Alright. Hey, what's going on, guys? Aaron Core here, back for another round of Neverwinter Nights. Now, last where we left off, the academy was attacked, all but I think a handful of people were killed, and then Fingus barely made it in time to see the water-deviant creatures escape. So now it's our mission to get them back. Uh-oh, she needs our help. Hold on, guys. Hold up a sec. The help of the almighty Fingus. Oh, please, can you help me? You're with the city militia, aren't you? The guards at the gate said I might get help over here, but I don't know if they were serious or not. Hold on a sec here. Let me zoom out. Oh, it's paused. Never mind. That's how they get you. Well, yeah, I'll hear what you have to say then. Thank you. I don't mean to take you away from your duties. I mean, you're a guard, right? Probably got your hands full, but this is important. It's the Peninsula District. I live in there, and oh, it's just horrible. The killing, everyone running for their lives, it's horrible. Easy then, tell me when you are ready. Okay. I came from the Peninsula District. That's where my home is, or was. Now it's too dangerous to go there. The prisoners are killing everyone. It's awful. I may have heard of this. Give me some background on the Peninsula District. Well, it's kind of complicated. The Peninsula District houses the Neverwinter Prison. The families of the guards and such live around it. It's been safe for years. It changed a little while ago. The guards never came home from work one day, and now the prisoners are everywhere. The first the plague, now the threat of a knife in your belly. I'll see what I can do. You stay here where it's safe. Thank you. I can't say how much this means to me. Do you need directions? I'll tell you just to be sure. The Peninsula District is through the gate on the southwest side of the city core, near the Moonstone Mask. There are guards posted, but I'm sure they will let you through. Well, okay, I guess that gives us an idea of where we want to go first, then. Let's see here. Let's go look for some quests. Of course, we're going to need help with this if there's all them prisoners. So we'll go ahead. We'll start by recruiting ourselves a valuable ally. Now, where is it? Go to the Trade of Blades right here. See, Cabbage isn't dead. Good old Cabbage. Militia. Some gnome. Oh, leave Cabbage alone, Fingus. Come on. We're going to recruit ourselves a loyal ally. Let's see. Now, since I'm playing a thief, who do I want to recruit this time around? Let's talk with Grax. Look at his axe. I would ask you some questions. Let me see here. What does you want, huh? Come on, you don't interrupt the Trade of Blades mark without a good reason. I would ask you some questions. I suppose, make it quick though. I have ever so many places to be. Yeah, right. Where can I get some action? If now you're talking my language, there's one place. I don't know. This place pretty much just for weapon fighting. No fancy stuff, just straight out brawling. You can tell me, I'm up for it. Fine, ain't no big thing. If you're not good enough, you get beat down anyway. Just don't blab about it. It's a oh shoot, fight club. We call it the Gauntlet. If you want action, that's where you go. I can sell you a pass if you want, 50 gold. Oh yeah, you know we're gonna get that fight club action. Who the heck do I want? Well, I guess I could take Dealan. No, he's a half-orc Barbarian. He's pretty cool. Charwin's not bad. She's a bard that carries a two-handed sword, so that's pretty baller. Not him, though. Not him. He's evil. Grimnaw's evil. And, of course, we saw Tommy Undergallows back at the Hall of Judgment, so no, because we're already a thief. I guess we could always take the Elven Cleric. That'd be pretty cool, I guess. Mysterious. And you know what? I'll go with the one I know. We're going to take Dealan Redtiger. He's pretty baller. Get over here. Go, Fingus! The mighty one!
Greetings. I see you are not yet infected by the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Among such suffering and misery, we who are not yet afflicted must be grateful for our health.
You tell him, Dealan. Who are you? I am Dealan Redtiger of the Uthgard tribes of the Frozen North, but it has been over a year since I left my people and came to Neverwinter. Now I earn my living as a blade for hire. You're quite well spoken for a half-orc. My father was an orc, and the blood of his inhuman race is in my veins, but I was raised by my mother among the tribes of the Uthgardt. I'm sorry, but I don't know much about the Uthgardt tribes. There are some in the city who call my people savages and barbarians, but they know nothing of the Uthgardt. We are great warriors and hunters, following the herds and living off the land. My tribe is noble but small. Among them there was little chance for a young warrior to prove himself or earn a wife. But I am young and strong, and my people are renowned for their skill in battle. Here in Neverwinter, I found work on the docks as a guard for the cargo and shipments being transported. Then what happened? The coming of the plague changed everything. The quarantine halted all incoming and outgoing ships. There was no work and no money. I should have left the docks then. Many of the dock workers were afflicted, men I had come to know as friends. I stayed to ease their suffering, but in the end I could do nothing to save them from the wailing death. With my friends dead, there was no reason to stay in the docks, not with things getting worse. Now I earn a living with my axe as a freelance mercenary. What did you mean about the docks getting worse? We need to know this stuff, man. The quarantine trapped ships in port, swelling the number of pirates and other criminals in the district, men with no honor. And with the city guard focused on the plague, these evil men have seized control of the docks. An Uthgardt warrior knows no fear, but I will not dishonor my tribe. I refuse to serve these men. I will not become a common thug or murderer. Anything else you could tell me? Before I left, I heard talk in the district of an auction to be held at Jim Seedy's tavern. Something besides the usual stolen merchandise, illegal goods, and helpless slaves sold at his 50 Dealan of sin. The word spread quickly on the street. Perhaps I could have learned more before I left, but I had no interest in such transactions. I am a warrior, not a smuggler. There's little else I can tell you about the docks, but I know the district is dangerous. If you intend to go there, you would be wise to take along a hired blade. Actually, I'm looking for some hired help to assist me on my mission. I am no stranger to battle or bloodshed, but I am a warrior with honor. I will not undertake any sinister mission. Had I desired such work, I could have found employment back at the docks. I work for Lady Arabeth. I have been instructed to find several missing creatures that are ingredients for a plague cure. Arabeth's reputation is well known throughout the city, so I have no fear your mission will bring dishonor to me. I will work for you if we can agree upon a fair price for my services. I am not one to boast of my own abilities, yet the skill and ferocity of the Uthgardt tribes are well known throughout the north. Yeah, they're pretty badass, I have to say. I doubt you'll find any... Are we going now? Okay, so we need 200 gold. What do I got? Oh, that's how they get you. You know what? Let's go to the Moonstone Mask first. We need to get gold. We want Dealan on our side here. You know, instead of trying to whoop us up or whatever, you know? So, I'm going to just try to restrict this episode to the city core. Because the other episode ran over an hour. I was trying to avoid that, but with the prologue, at least to me anyway, there's like no real good place to stop. Although that's technically true for this entire game. It's like once I get started playing, I do not like stopping because I just enjoy this game so much. This is like one of my most favorite games of all time. Except for Fallout, but I've been having a lot of issues since the Creation Kit freaking came out. Yeah. I might do a video on that later, but not right now. I'm still too pissed. Some of the weirdest glitches I've ever seen, too, while you're on that. Alright, let's go here. Is this the Moonstone Mask? Oh, there's my man, Clancy. Oh, hello, you're Dwarven, right? Plague take all the Dwarven race, I say. Well, fuck you, Clancy. I was just talking you up and you had to talk shit? You're lucky I'm trying to play a good character, I would knife you. The magical tab button. Woo! Who's this Giles guy? I sense the stink of tear upon you. I hear that Olaf has you running errands. Maybe it displeases you. Care to hear an offer? I will listen. Oh, so polite. Bah, I have no use for manners. Can you steal? Can you kill? That's what I need. I do not commit evil acts. I'm sure your quaint morality lets you sleep deep and long. Come back when you're tired of being an errand boy for Tyr and Olaf. Okay, that guy looks like an asshole. Let's get a better look here. Yeah, he's got an asshole hat on. We're not going to deal with him. He's garbage. He's beneath us. Alright. Well, follow Shoulder Storm. Nice lack of pants, I guess. You'll have stiff competition for attention tonight, I fear. Many more men than women are seeking comfort here tonight, it seems. Well, hello, I'm Fingus Ironcog. Will you answer some questions? Well, you are quite the charmer, aren't you? Ask away. What kind of place do you run here? It's a place of comfort and understanding. That has different meanings to different people, so we have a wide variety of services. I can't expect you to understand that if this is your first visit. Most of what goes on here is quite innocent. Most. Perhaps you'd be interested in partaking of our backroom areas? Or maybe you could be of use? No, I talk too freely. You can trust me. What have you got to say? I suppose there's no harm in telling you what I need. Maybe you can help, if you're good enough. You see, I am an avid collector. My position here lets me hear about interesting things, and I occasionally hire people to get them for me. Oh, this is some of that thievery stuff. That's right up our alley. Currently, I want a few pieces of art liberated. The owners of them had made disparaging remarks about me, and I would like to express my displeasure. Uh-oh. Tell me about these art objects. One is a statuette of someone's mother or some such. Lord Androd Golden has it at his estate. He lobbied to ban city guards from visiting them. Oh, no, you don't. You do not stop a guard from visiting his brothel. That is not good. You want your guards happy as can be. Hopefully with few STDs, but that's neither here nor there. Another is a portrait of Sir Reginald Rumbottom III. His nephew, Lord Thomas Rumbottom, has repeatedly lobbied to have us closed down. He's a bit insecure, I think. Oh, God, Rumbottom. That's great. The last is an urn stolen from me some years ago. The man that took it apparently got stuck here in the quarantine. Hodge is his name. If you agree, I'll tell you what I know about their whereabouts. Keep in mind that if I had exact information, I wouldn't need you. Oh, we're going to get them. We're going to get them. We're going to take care of this. Trying to mess with the brothel. We ain't having that. Excellent. The Rumbottom estate is in the Black Lake district, while Andron maintains a home in the Docks district. Both are notoriously paranoid. Makes sense. Last I heard, Hodge may have been in the Black Lake district. No doubt he's fortified himself at some noble's home, but I don't know which. I'm not asking you to kill, just bring me the items. I'll reward you well. I'm interested in the back room. Well, we have many pleasant employees that are willing to offer their comfort and sympathy to you in this troubled time. I can cater to both men and women and are quite skilled in conversation, artful pursuits, and many other forms of diversion. That's good. The level of interaction must be, pardon me, agreed upon by both parties, and there is a small matter of compensation for the time spent as well. I want permission to access the back rooms. Yeah, you do, Fingus. I'm sure you do. Very well. First, you will need a writ from Olaf in the Temple of Tyr, certifying you are plague-free. Just a precaution, you understand. Well, that makes sense. You don't want STDs floating around your brothel. That is improper business procedure or maneuvers. Return to me when you have it, and I will grant you a key as well as take your 200 gold donation. Pretty standard fare. Thank you. I'll return directly. We'll deal with that later. But who? Okay, where is it? There's supposed to be a place. Let's talk to Torgo. It is time for go to bed. Let me see, where's Torgo? Oh, this is the guy we were looking for. Now we can get rid of all these freaking traps. Alright, now we got our 200. That's good. That's real good. Get rid of these traps. We don't use traps. Traps are no way for the mighty warrior. Crossbow. Let's see, we got a... Okay. Battle to deflect the attentions of the god mask, the drow deity of thievery Veyron granted his followers the knowledge to create these helms. These special helms not only mask the faces of his followers, but they make infiltration into enemy camps such as the Church of Mask far easier. but these helms, Veyron's dedicated followers, are some of the most effective and deadly spies in the realms. The Belt of Agility +1 is not worth that much. Well, I don't know. It's got that freedom effect on it. Okay, so we got... Alright, that's medium armor. That's how they get you guys. Let's see, anything good in here? No, nothing I'm interested in. We don't need traps. Traps are not for the mightiest of warriors. Alright, back to our business over at the blades in the thing. We need Dealan Redtiger on our side. Then we can go around super looting the city, looking around, and then maybe get clear, do some work in the Peninsula District. Maybe. Depends on how long this takes. I didn't think that first episode was going to run so long. But I'm going to try and keep it a little bit lower for you. Make it easier to watch. Alright, Dealan, I got your money, son.
I see you have returned. What brings you back to the trade of blades?
I'm looking for a mercenary. I work for Lady Arabeth. We already went through that. Here, we'll pay Dealan the full price. Dealan is worthy of our gold. Let's talk. If you're going to be my henchman, I'd like to know more about you. I would ask, Fingus, that before I tell you about myself, you tell me something of yourself. Among my people, it is said that knowing our companions, we come to know ourselves. I admit that I fight only for gold, but I know nothing of your motivations. Why do you serve Neverwinter during these darkest times? I've seen too much death and suffering from the plague to stand idly by. You are an honorable man, Fingus. I too seek honor here in Neverwinter, though of a different sort. I came to the city to make a name for myself, Fingus, to forge a legend that even the tribe of my mother would hear. Instead, I found myself guarding crates and barrels against common thugs. Yet even in this sordid world of the docks, my reputation spread. Several captains asked me to join their crews. Perhaps if the plague had not come, the name Dealan Redtiger would have become a legend on the high seas. Don't worry, Dealan. Stick with me, and the bards will sing your praises. Perhaps it is for the best. Had I joined a ship's crew, it is unlikely the Uthgar would ever have heard of my accomplishments. My place is here in the north. This is the land of my birth, and this is where I must fulfill my destiny. I will bring no honor to my mother's name by fleeing on a ship. That's no good. Only if I stay can I hope to redeem the shame of my father's blood and end my exile. Exile? Shame of your father's blood? What are you talking about? Please forgive me, Fingus. I became lost in the moment. The drums of glory momentarily distracted me from the task at hand. It will not happen again. No, Dealan, tell me what you're talking about. I want to hear it. Please, Fingus, the things I said before, the words were, this is not the time to speak of such things. Perhaps later I will speak more of this, but not now. Oh, well, fine. Alright, now we've got a valuable ally. Let's go check out the city core. I'm pretty sure there's a few other quests we can get in here. Alright, let's go this way. This way seems like a good idea. I don't know why this acts as an inventory. You're supposed to be able to burn it and get like a little bit of XP. Screw you, Clancy. You and your shit-talking ways. Lost your dang mind. Wait, which one's this? Peninsula. So this is where we'll be going first then. So we've heard not so good things. Alright, let's talk to this merchant.
Can I help you?
Yes. Let's get a helmet of some kind. I mean, let's go ahead and get the stag helmet. I mean, it's kind of Sky Demon-ish anyway, and let's face it, the color scheme kind of fits. So let's close this. See, it fits nicely with the leather, or rather studded leather. That's neither here nor there, really. So it's got horns on it. It's baller. Right, come on, Dale. We got some super loot. Ooh, talk to the courtesan. Why isn't she in here?
Hello?
Aye now, how about a lad like yourself takes a lass like me for an evening of pleasure? Only a gold or two, no more. About those sores. Oh, aye, I've got the plague or something just as good, and you don't. You may wag your finger at me, lad, but I ain't dead yet. So is there something you actually wanted then, or are you just going to stare? Could I ask you some questions? Oh, fine. It's not like the gold is leaping into my lap today, after all. Why are you out here on the street? You're sick. You should be inside somewhere. Inside where? When you has the plague, nobody wants to take you in. You ain't got no family even. And I ain't setting foot in the Moonstone Mask, no way. Why wouldn't you go to the Moonstone Mask? I don't like the matron mother none, that Ophala Childerstorm. Something not right about her, I says. That and the Moonstone has too many rules. No, the only place for me is out in the streets. That way when I die, I ain't far from the pile over yonder. How has the plague affected your trade? Ha, you'd think it would be bad that us girls would find nary a customer in all of Neverwinter who'd lie with us for a night, aye? Not at all, says I. The souls in this city, they all thinks they're going to die. Convinced of it they are. So they pile together the Moonstone Mask looking for a last bit of joy. And they look even for me. There's folks with the wailing death, they ain't deserved it none. They want a bit of joy just the same, and I won't be turning them away none. But certainly don't need the coin if I'm going to die, is that it? Yes, I'm going to die, but I got me babes, and they ain't sick. They're going to be orphans soon. That'll be bad enough for them. I'm going to give them what I can before the wailing death takes me. Nothing else I can do. So that got kind of dark. Goodbye. Here, take this gold piece. Wait, usually lets me. I'll give her more. I must have spent it all on Dealan. Well, that's fine. We want Dealan on our side after all. I bet we can come back later and help her out. Yeah, we don't even have 100 gold. Unlock this chest. All these goodies, they're going to be mine. Very important. Now I don't have to wait till I have a weapon with an elemental enchantment on it. Nice. It is nigh like the arrogant of Netheril. Netheril didn't die due to... Well, no, I guess they did die to arrogancy, but it wasn't to the plague. They killed the goddess of magic and made all their floaty islands fall to the ground. Because they're dumbasses. So you don't even have to feel bad for them. They made their choice. Alright, let's unlock this chest. Get them goodies. Poking stick and a ring. Okay. Let's go look at the sign. Beggar's Nest. That's where the plague started. This restoration. We could probably use that scroll later using our use magic skill. Okay. So we'll go up here. See, Barbarian's alive. Look at him. You know, alive and shit. Nyatar. Okay, I think he has a quest for us.
Blessings of the Earth Mother Shantia and the True Father Sylvanus. I am Nyatar, in the service of nature.
Hello, I'm Fingus Ironcog. Could I ask some questions? I welcome your well-mannered address. Ask what you will, and I shall respond as I am able. What is your position here? I see to it that the city does not tip too far from balance, that concerns for natural elements are kept priority. It's not easy in these times. You would not understand. Only a brother in nature would fully appreciate what needs to be done, how vital my task is. I might still be able to help. Perhaps I was too quick to judge. You seem sincere enough. You may be able to understand why this is important. Many people are falling to the plague, but animals suffer as well. They suffer in cages. Oh my god, you're a social justice warrior, Nyatar. They suffer in cages in a Black Lake District Lodge. There's a zoo in Neverwinter. It is operated by a hunter and his noble entourage. It is not clean, it is not compassionate, and it is not right. The animals within are mistreated. It can't be new, not during the plague. It is not new. I was working to have it closed, but the plague has delayed that indefinitely. The officials I spoke with are among the plague dead. It has given the zoo a reprieve. They know the law was turning against them, but now they have time to cover their actions. I fear the animals will simply be killed and made into trophies. All creatures deserve charity. This bear, panther, wolf, and lion, all four should be rescued. What do you know of this hunter? Montgomery Sure Shot Weatherson. His family has been a great advocate of animal rights, but Montgomery abandoned that philosophy when his father died. He gauges his progress as a man by what he has mastered, his family and business and nature. Creature by creature, he is out of balance. Several nobles live vicariously through him. Their influence protects him from what little pressure I have been able to apply through the law. That's not how you spell through. I will help you free these animals. I was hoping you would say that. Let me give you a few things to help in your task. I have thought long about what is required. This key will grant access to the zoo. My animal companion found it and I made copies. Guards may try to stop you, but doors will not. This is a transport via plant scroll. Use it on the large tree near the zoo, and any of the animals you lead there will be teleported there. And take this scented fetish. It will let you speak to the animals with the skill of a druid or a ranger. Please lead the animals to the large tree in freedom. Okay, well, I'm all about taking care of animals in a zoo. You know, if you're a zoo, you gotta keep that stuff clean, gotta treat it nice and fine, all that good stuff. Let's go look around and see if we can find any more good treasure. I think that's about all the quests we can find out here right now. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find some good stuff. Oh, there we go. Camera's acting a little wonky there. See a citizen? There's a citizen. There's a doomsayer, or as I call them, the dicks. I don't know what exactly happened to Phalorn. Need to really get back into my Forgotten Realms history to find that out, I guess. This episode's not been going on that long, I don't think. So let's go ahead and head back to the Peninsula District. And I think we'll at least be able to go in there, and that'll be about it. I don't want to go too long on this one. I'm trying to make my videos watchable at least. Or some version of watchable. See, look at that. All them plague dead, man. This plague's messing everybody up. Still salty about the freaking dryad. But we'll get to that when we find out where she's at. The wailing death's taking its toll beyond these gates, lad, making it a dangerous place. Lady Erebeth has ordered us to restrict access. In other words, if you want access to the Peninsula District, you're going to need quarantine clearance, understood? Lady Erebeth has assigned me to temporary militia duty. Aye, there was word she'd be hiring on adventurers to help fill the ranks. What can I do for you then? Can you answer some questions? Is there any way I can help out in there? Well, Commander Sabille came tearing through here on militia orders a while back, but probably shouldn't be talking about that. There are enough rumors in this city already without me adding to them. Look, I'm here to help, remember? I suppose you're right. Apparently there's been a bit of a prison break. She got sent in to mop up. If you want to know more about it, I suggest you talk to Commander Sabille in person. She'll have a temporary headquarters set up somewhere in the district. Okay, we're going to do that. We don't want to waste too much time here. Get to the fun stuff. Alright, come on, Dealan. Got some whooping to do. Of course, I use my heavy crossbow. Captain Kip. How did they escape? We'll talk to him in a minute if it's desperate. Oh, they got him already. Okay. There's a bigger ambush over here at the entrance. What's up? Well, I will do some super loot, and then we'll talk to Captain Kip, and I think I'll end it there. Unlocking the goodies, yeah! What? Dealan, do not even bother, son. So, the only way he'd be able to do it is if he has like a... Oh, no you don't. No you don't, my son. I think I can unlock this one. This one I'm probably going to have to use a lockpick item on it. Ooh, a Penelope. Alright, let's try this. What? Dealan, quit being a dumbass. Okay, I'm going to have to build up my... Guess I'll have to build up my lockpick skills. That's okay. Alright, now let's go ahead. Ooh. Thanks for the potion, boys. I think there's a couple houses. We'll clear this area. We want to have our main entrance secure. Then I think in the next video we'll just go curb stomping every criminal we can find out on the streets. Because that's what happens. No, I won't. Whoop him up, Dealan. Dealan, I'm a rogue and I'm hitting more than you. There you go. That's what I like to see. Spirits. Liquid ghost drink. Restoration scroll. Okay, okay. Is that all that's in here? Well, we'll take it. We're not picky with our treasures. We will, if we can't find a use for it, we will just sell it and feel the weight of all that sweet, sweet gold. Alright, I think there's one over here. Let's go over here. I should try to find a militia headquarters. That's actually not too far in. Well, actually, it's on the other side of town. But I got Dealan on my side, so I'm not worried about that. Oh! Who's this? Forlorn woman. Let's talk to her.
It's a pleasure to speak.
Who are you? I hope you're a guard. We need more around here. There's trouble in the prison, and nobody's doing much about it. That's because they're all weak. The prison, eh? How do I get there? Just wind your way to the top of the peninsula. The guards walk the path twice a day, though I suppose it's a fair bit more dangerous now. Don't worry, ma'am. I'll look into it. It's good there are still decent folk about in these times. Best of luck to you, then. Well, I'm going to take your shit first. You're giving a donation to the Fingers Ironclad cause. Ooh, greenstone. I like gems, they're fun. Now let's see if we can find our way to the militia headquarters. And I think that'll be a good place to cut it. Where was it? I think it's along the back part. So, if we're careful... Dealan, where are you? Dealan! Dealan, you salty bastard, get over here. Quit getting stuck on the militiaman. You're supposed to be my right-hand half-orc. Get that. Switch to my short sword. Yeah! Let's cut him up, Dealan. Let's cut him up. Oh, look, this guy wants a piece. So what are you thinking? Escaped prisoner? Or should I say sacrifice? Oh, there's one hiding over here? Oh, you think you're hard? Hiding behind a rock? You're gonna get cut up, son. Nope, looks like I'm on my... Oh, there he is. Pathfinding at its finest. Right, come on, Dale. Get a piece of this action. Sound burst. Gold. I'll take all their gold. Ooh, someone left a little bit of treasure out here. Also gotta remember, we gotta look for where Judge Olaf's guy's at. Got business, guys. Got business. Oh, arrows. Where we're going, we don't need arrows. What? No, you won't. Come on, Dealan. Oh! Stupid butt burglars. Let me take that floor spawner. What? Oh, he's trying to ambush us. Oh, here comes some more. See, this is action-packed right here. Alright, come on, Dealan, back to back! Man, why do they? Oh, it's like they're all coming to me to die. Ooh, corpse. Oh, everybody's coming to me to die. Oh, look, there's corpses. That's what we like to see, right? Sword Coast. Let's talk to Master Jones. Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. Who are you? What are you doing on the streets? I'm a butler for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home from my morning shift when all of this erupted. Your attackers, who are they? Escapees from the prison. I heard one say that it was the head jailer That's an interesting way of spelling jailer, by the way. Himself who freed them. I don't like the sound of it. The head jailer, is it? He's a good man, I swear he is. Why, he'd meet every afternoon in the tunnels with Lady Tanglebrook for a friendly game of chess. They're cousins, you know. Tunnels? What tunnels? With the wailing, Lady Tanglebrook is too scared to walk the streets. Iolfin, to ease her fears, built the tunnels between the prison and her estate so they could continue their games there. Where's this estate? The Tanglebrook is at the far reach of the peninsula. As I said, though, she's right scared of the wailing as she locked the door behind me when I left. Maybe you could check in on her to make sure she's okay. Scared or no, I know she keeps a spare key hidden under her doormat for us. Are there not enough guards to keep you safe? With the quarantine to deal with too, they've got their hands full, I'm afraid. Us folk have to fend for ourselves. Do you need an escort to the district gates? Would you? I was thinking I'd never make it. I have to go right to Captain Kip at the gates, though. I was telling him about what I've seen. Alright, I think we cleared the way there. We should be able to make it. Come on, Master Jones. Me and Dealan will take care of you. That's arrows. I don't know why it's like a little bag with gold on the floor. There's only like a few arrows in there. We don't use arrows. We only use bolts. Well, come on. There we go. Your actions have shifted your alignment 3 points towards good, and you have earned 62 experience points. That's what I like to see. Tanglebrook Estate. A tunnel beneath the Tanglebrook Estate is reputed to provide access to the prison. The estate lies along the northern shore of the peninsula, facing the sea, and Lady Tanglebrook apparently keeps a spare key hidden underneath her doormat. Okay. That's good to know. Let's go ahead and find the militia headquarters first, then we'll deal with that bit. I was going to say, because this is takes a lot longer to do than the... Someone needs to die. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. That's how you show him, Dealan. You just chop his face off. That's what I like to see. Motivation. Look at that. Cut him up, Dealan. Ow. It's stabbing me. Oh, he's got Clubbermeister. Oh, he dead. Everybody dead. Take your gold. See, that's what I like to see, some gold. Where is the militia headquarters? We're going to find that, and then I'll cut it there. I'll make another video later today, but I'm going to... Uh-oh. Miss Dulcime. Got to save the day, Dealan, like men of honor. Stab you. Ugh. What are you boys thinking? Would have lived longer if you just carried out your sentences, but no. Alright. Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. Who are you? What are you doing on the streets? Oh, okay, yep. Do you need an escort? Yeah, she's also works for Lady Tanglebrook. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we're going to escort her to safety. So I guess that's 2 different ways we can find out about the tunnels. Now, I'll tell you guys right now, the tunnels are my preferred method of getting into and out of the prison. I mean, you can find a key easily enough and go in through the front door, but to me that just screams of weak sauce. And there's one thing we don't like on this channel is sauce of weakness. So we've got Dealan on our side. He's our champion. Yep, get back there. You go. Alright. More points towards good and 62 EXP. There we go. Adjust my angle because the buttons are kind of wonky. Nothing. Okay, so we're going to search that way. I think there's some houses we can loot, but I'm not all that concerned with it. Ooh. Plague victim fire. Whoever has been piling these disease-ridden corpses for burning has long ago fled. If you had a torch, which we do, by the way, you can continue his work. Which we shall now do. It'll take a while for them to burn, but we have done a good deed this day. And we gained 25 experience points. Not a lot, but still, it's something. Okay, so I'm not going to do any of the super looting on camera, because it's like that first room that you saw, that's basically every single one. What's this? Mizzen Master Mercantile. Okay, so we got a shop. That's good. It's real good. And Militia HQ, sweet. No, we deal with dwarven gods. Frickin' Hellmite. Open the lock. Alright, there's sellables. We want all that gold in our pockets. That's where we want it. Howdy! Okay, let's get rid of everything we don't need. Get rid of our gems. We're rogues. We're not pirates. Very important distinction. We'll sell these spirits. I'll keep those for later. We might need it. I'll only keep the spell scrolls that I want. I want that nymph cloak. Let's go ahead and rest here. Gotta regain our energy. That way when we're ready we can open up that can. Can of whoop ass. There we go. The deliciousness of drink. Alright, let's go to the Militia HQ, and we'll cut there. Oh, that guy's about dead. Loot these barrels first thing, of course. So we could always use extra supplies to keep us alive, you know. We're doing a good deed here. And a box. Alright, Cedos Sabil.
Brings you here. The gods weren't supposed to let anyone else into the Peninsula District. Say, you aren't a new recruit, are you?
Lady Erebeth has temporarily assigned me to militia service. Has she now? Well, that's the first bit of welcome news I've heard all day. Who are you? Cedos Sabil of the Neverwinter Militia. I'm in charge of the operation here. And you? My name is Fingus Ironclog. I'm an adventurer. An adventurer, Farewell, Fingus Ironclog. I could use your help here in the peninsula. It's a bit outside standard militia duties, though. What kind of job? With all the prisoners in the streets, we're stretched to the limit just trying to keep the civilians safe. as if the wailing death wasn't enough. What I need is someone to get inside that prison and figure out what the hell is going on down there. Lady Erebus authorized a 300 gold piece bonus to any militia member who can bring me proof that the situation's been resolved. Consider it danger pay. How do you intend to get me to the prison? They're running the prison like a fortress, sending out raiding parties and then retreating back inside. It's been hard to get a hold of them. I think they probably carry keys to get back to the fortress once they finish looting or whatever. Nobody we've caught has one, though. Since you can't bust down the front door, you'll have to find the person with that key. I'd start near the sewers in the southwest of the district. We've seen a number of groups around there. What dangers are you aware of? Besides the prisoners, you may need to watch out for the head jailer, Alfred. Recent reports suggest he's the one who set them loose in the first place. Alfred, what can you tell me about him? He used to be one of the militia's best, and until now, I'd never heard a bad word said about him. Lord Nasher himself appointed him to the prison's command. Something just doesn't seem right with this picture. I guess the wailing can change one's perspective on things. Alright, I guess I'm your man. Damn right we are. Good luck then, and don't forget to report back to me if you manage to resolve whatever the trouble is down there. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and call it here. This is Aerodon Core. Once again, we are playing Neverwinter Nights 1. Just curb stomping our way to victory. The way it's meant to be done with our man Dealan Redtiger. And I'll see you guys next time.